it's really great to see you back at my channel, Finding America. I really want to thank you for coming back and checking out this video. If you're new to my channel, I really want to thank you. Really appreciate you coming by and checking us out. And if you do enjoy what you see, really appreciate it if you'd consider hitting that subscription button down below. We'd love to have you join our channel. And I also like to take this opportunity to just thank everyone that has been a part of this channel, subbing and commenting and liking the videos. It really means a lot to me, and I've gotten so many emails and messages. I even talked to a couple guys on the phone. It's real humbling. I really appreciate you letting me know you're enjoying the channel and you really like the videos. And hey, I love doing them, so it should work out pretty good for both of us. So luckily the rain stopped just in the nick of time for this video. And Chris and I, we got to get out and do what we like to do the most, and that's finding America. So after 7 straight days of rain, the rain finally ended. So I was raring to get out. I didn't want to go anywhere I'd been before, so I decided today I was just going to do some door knocking. So that's what I did. And the first few houses, no one was home. But I'd always had this one house in a neighboring town that I'd always wanted to hunt. So I decided to drive over there. And lo and behold, I turned the corner, and there was the owner standing in his yard. So I asked him if he didn't mind if I metal detected, and he said, sure, no problem. So he couldn't have been more gracious. And I asked him if anyone metal detected there before, and he said not as long as I've owned it, and he'd owned it for the last 30 years. And once I started metal detecting, I had to agree. It appeared to have never been hunted. Well, I did a little door knocking today. I've had this house in my sights for a while. I believe it dates back to 1840s. The owner really has no idea when it was built. I'll have to check in the records, but it's a beauty, as you can see. And very first signal, 1 inch down. Got myself a weedy. It's a good sign. I was barely under the surface. I thought it was going to be a memorial, but it's a 1946. Hopefully it's a good sign of things to come. As far as he knows, he's owned this house for 30 years and no one has detected it that he knows of. So it could be promising. Well, yeah, this place may never have been hunted. I'm gonna probably go out there and say that. Filled the hole, checked it again, all kinds of signals in the hole. Went down in the plug, pulled out another wheat penny. Haven't checked the date on this one, but I'll put a picture of it here afterwards. But, so I got 2 Wheaties. I go into the plug, another signal, and look what's in the signal. I'm hoping it'll come through for you here. But right here, I got a silver dime. And I'm telling you, it is like 1 inch deep. Oh, it's a merc. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what. That is a pretty good spill. Look at that. I'm telling you, this is the very first hole that I have dug here. That is awesome. So, let me get a little water on this, and we'll see what year it is, and I'm going to check this hole again. Well, there you have it. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of a way to start a hunt in a brand new yard. So it ended up being a 46 Wheatie, a 47 Denver Mint Mark Wheatie, and the Mercury Dime, which was, honestly, it was 3/4 of an inch deep. That was a 1934 Philadelphia. So there you go. That's a heck of a way to start. Silver, Wheaties, spill. Gotta love it. Well, you can color me surprised on this one. Right next to this very spiny plant that has been poking the heck out of me when I'm trying to dig this up at about 10 inches. Rang in at 12:33. Didn't know what to expect, but now I do. I don't know if you know what this is, but being a car guy, I do. It's an old fuel pump. So, off of pretty old engine, probably 50s, 60s, could be earlier. But anyway, now we know what a fuel pump rings on up at. Well, my next signal was coming in at 1213, which normally means a nickel. Pretty deep, you know, about 8-9 inches. And These very cool little pieces of clock gear. Definitely keeping within the time frame of the house here. So very cool. We'll see what comes out next. Get pretty excited about this yard. Well, I got a 1238. Dug down not too deep, about 2-3 inches. Got a nice, looks like a squeeze box reed, accordion, and possibly organ. But it's a complete one. So it's a pretty cool period piece for this house. Well, got a nice signal. Got 1112. Dug down and about 3-4 inches. Popped the dirt up and I saw it. It flashed buffalo before it fell back down. And I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna pull it out of here. There it is. Still got the dirt on it. I'll give it a little bit of a wipe. Oh yeah. There you go. Nice looking buffalo. Let's see if I can give it a wipe on this side. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and toothpick this and I will see if there's a date and give you a better look at it. Great find. Not very deep, about 3 inches. Well, gave it a quick field cleaning with the toothpick. Afraid this one's probably not gonna have a date, but still a great looking nickel. Great find too. And there's the reverse side. I'll work on it some more later on, and I'll put a picture up right now so you can see it a little bit better. Just a few feet further, I got another decent target. It was ringing up like 1228. I kind of tried to dig everything. I ended up getting this small little key. So I will have to get it cleaned up. Definitely has some age to it. Just kind of curious to see what it says on it. But I'll get it cleaned up and see what this says. Well, next target was ringing down about 1112. It just sounded really good. Had about 4 inches on it. And sure enough, it's exactly what the numbers would denote it to be. It's a nickel. And I popped the plug off of it and I got another buffalo. That's awesome. 2 buffaloes out of this yard so far. Love digging these nickels. There you go. Let's give the other side a little wipe. Pop it off there. Yeah, it's pretty smooth like the last one. I don't know. Might get a date off it. I'll tell you, I might be able to get a date off this with a magnifying glass later. But gonna have to work on that later. But that's buffalo number 2 out of this yard. That's awesome. Well, took one step forward, got a 1244 dug clad dime right there. Came back here, got a 1211, and said it was in this clump. And I popped it, and you can see the imprint here, and there it is right there. I've got another nickel. I do not know what kind it is, but I thought, what the heck, we'll grab it and see. Give it a little wipe here. Oh, man, that would just be unreal. Oh, I think I have another buffalo. That's amazing. Yep, I sure do. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, 3 buffaloes. I think we're, that might be a record for me. I don't think I found that many buffaloes in one day before. Sure enough, look at that. You can just barely see it there, but I think you can see the buffalo right there. Well, let me toothpick it, see if we get a date off this one, but boy, oh boy, they sure didn't care for their nickels in this yard. They threw them everywhere. Well, I gave it a quick toothpick, and we're not going to get a date off this one either. But I'll try it a little later when I get home and get the Andre pencils to it. But heck, I'll take it, man. Three buffaloes, a little Merc weedy spill. I found 4 or 5 more Wheaties in the yard too. So pretty cool. Well, I literally took one step forward from that last buffalo. Got a 1233, 1235, banging in pretty hard, and I I was hoping it wasn't going to be a zinc, and I dug down about 4 inches, and I got this out of the hole, and I think I know what it is. Oh yeah, oh boy, there you go. That's a hem weight. That is great. It's a big one now. Oh yeah, that is nice. Wow, that's bigger than a quarter. It's close to $half size almost. But that's awesome. I'll clean it up later and see if it has a number for a weight, but that's awesome. Well, I do what I always do. Stuck the pinpointer in there, just checked the hole, make sure there wasn't anything in it, but it banged off, and ran the detector over it, came up 1238. And I popped down, and there's a hole, there's a coin in the hole with my hem weight. So I don't even know what it is. Oh, now I do. Clear as day. Kind of weedy. Nice. And well, at least I know we'll get the date off this. Well, gave it a quick toothpick, and the Wheaties in 1934. So that's pretty cool. Well, ran my detector over the area again, and the fun isn't over on this one. Here's the original hole, hem weight and a Wheatie. Got a signal over here, so I opened it up just a little bit more, and just saw the edge of the coin right here. Yeah. Another Wheatie. I'll be darned. But I'll check the hole again, and give me a second here, and I'll go ahead and see what the date is on this one. Well, this time it's a 1935. So we had a 34 and a 35 and a hem weight in the same hole. Pretty incredible. Well, hunting on the side of a hill here, and on the edge of the yard here, got a 1243, dug down pretty far, and it wasn't a penny, which that's usually what it means, but got myself a really cool old dog tag. It's not like any of the ones I found in this area before. This one is dated 1929, and I'll get that cleaned up. I haven't seen one like this before, but very cool find. So Chris and I got together for this next hunt, and we decided to hunt a place that we've hunted a couple times before, but it's a huge area. It's about a 20-acre park. And the thing about this park was it was full of Victorian homes and post-Civil War homes. And it was a very ritzy neighborhood until about the 1960s, and it was just starting to get run down. And the city just decided to bulldoze the entire place. So when you go detecting there, it's always amazing because you just have no idea what's going to come out of the ground next. And I will give you a little bit of a hint. Chris found something very cool towards the end of this hunt. Well, Chris called me over. He yelled token.
Believe so.
You want me to grab it? You want to grab it?
Go ahead. See if you can make anything out before cleaning it. It looks chunky.
Yeah, it's definitely got something on it. It's not that bad. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's got a lot on it, actually.
Oh, wow, look at that.
I swear, I think it might be soda.
Really?
I don't know.
Good. I see good for maybe.
Yeah. Well, I've done as much as I can out here in the field, but it does say something like good for 10 cents, Dr. Someone syrup resin.
It's not pepper.
No, it's not Dr. Pepper, and it may not even be soda, but the other side has a lot going on too. It's got a border with all kinds of writing around it, and maybe a face in the center. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have to we'll get this home to the laboratory for cleaning.
Dip it in some cider vinegar.
No, we'll get this home, get the Andre pencils on it, and do a little bit of cleaning. But
cool find.
Yeah, definitely early 1900s. Definitely no later than that. So I'll get it cleaned up, and you'll get a picture so you can see what it looks like. Well, I'm up next. Got a 1346, and got a very cool World War II era Great Seal coat button. Very nice. I like anything with the eagle on it. That's a great find. Let's see what we get next year. Well, we're hunting along this pretty steep hillside, and this is the site of, there are about 4 or 5 big Victorians that lined up on top of this hill, and they knocked them down in the 60s. So we come out here every once in a while. We find some pretty cool things, and I did get a pretty cool thing here. It was ringing up real high, but I love this thing. Last time we were here, Chris found sort of a lock escutcheon for a skeleton key with cranes, and this time this is a piece that actually goes on the side of the door where the bolt would come out. When you shut the door, it would click. But nice Art Deco or Victorian, heavy brass. It's got flowers there, a tulip, little design up here. Very cool. And I always like finding this old original hardware to the old homes. Just neat find. He called me over, and there's something interesting on the hillside, and it's sticking halfway out of the ground.
Kicked over a leaf, and there it was. I don't know what it is.
Well, let's go ahead and plug it, man. I don't know if it's silver, if it's clad. It kind of looks foreign.
It rang up. Maybe it's. Oh, that's so. It's Chinese.
Ah, it does look silver.
Yeah, it does. Be old.
Well, unless you can read their dates.
20.
Oh yeah, man.
20 cent.
Oh, that's awesome. It is silver.
It sure looks like it.
Holy
It's
cow.
reeded.
Here you go. Let me.
Oh, is that a dragon?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen
cool.
that. I think I found one of these over in Europe once. Here you go. Some spray. New bottle.
Oh, it is nice and smooth. Oh,
That's awesome, man.
Worse. Oh, that's cool.
So did you run the detector over, or you just eyeballed it?
Solid 30.
30, huh? It's probably a like 60% silver coin.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I saw the wreath. I was thinking U.S.
Yeah. Hey, I
didn't have to go down deep for that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll give give you a better look at this thing. That is cool. We'll have to look it up, see what the Chinese characters are, but definitely older. Maybe I don't know. I'm kind of guessing 20s or 30s.
Yeah.
But very cool. I like it.
1870, minted 1870 to 1911, 80% silver.
Wow. 80%. Awesome, man.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Kind of a cool looking coin with the dragon.
Yeah, that's way cool. All right, man. Huge congrats.
Thank you. It's a first.
Well, Chris and I had a great time, man. We left that hunt with some pretty cool items. So I'd like to take the opportunity once again just to thank you for coming by my channel, Finding America. Really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the new subscribers, and I hope you continue to enjoy what I put out on this channel. So once again, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you next week on Finding America.